Alright everybody, welcome back to the second game. Let's change this to ×2 speed. And let's get started. First band's going to be Anivia. Then soon showed really impressive play on the Anivia in week 1, so they want to ban that away. Second band is going to be the Kog'Maw from Ever8. They don't want Hollow to get banned again. And they don't want him to get late game ADCs in general. He didn't play it last time, I don't know what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, don't want him to get his hands on a late game ADC. We see the Tom Kench ban, and the Yorn ban, and the Sejuani ban from Ever8. Let's see what the last ban from Ever8 winners is going to be. It's going to be the Kalista, so we're not going to see a Kog'Maw or a Kalista. But we are going to see a Jarvan. Seeing what the next pick is going to be from Ever8. We're going to see the Braum. I'm surprised BattleComics didn't pick that themselves, but Jarvan is a really good jungler in this patch, so I can understand why they want to prioritize that. They're going to get the Rise for themselves this time. Don't want Dove playing it. Let's see what BattleComics is going to respond with. Every news year, so they're going to pick that up. And now this time, they're going to have the Gangplank again for Soar. Soar once again playing his signature Gangplank. Excuse me. And see, Rakan and Shin banned, and then Israel is going to be banned here. And let's see what the last band's going to be. It's going to be the Varus. And Ever8 going to pick up the Kha'Zix, a really popular pick. I just realized Camille made it through a pick ban. Draft is looking really good for Ever8 so far. Their late game's really strong, and they have the Kha'Zix to help them through the early game as well. But they're going to match that late game with the Gangplank and the Tristana and the Azir, so BattleComics really have the better comp, even though they did hand over the Camille and the Alistar to help with the counter engage. Two of the Camille. Ooh, Vayne being hovered here. Vayne, ooh, we're going to see the Vayne pick come out from Hybrid. Yeah, the classic BitConnect, the one, the only Team Bitcoin. So now that draft is over, and let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, was there a pause? I guess so. Good thing about pauses is that we can just skip through them. We had a long pause there, and luckily we're able to skip it and get right into this game. Hybrid is quite the Vayne fanatic. We did see him play it in the 2019 Kespa Cup. It didn't go well, but we did see him play it. It's definitely one of his favorite champions. It's one that he's pretty good at. So we do see the double relic shield for both laners, actually. Gonna both be starting relic shield. They want to further speed up their power spikes and get as much gold as possible. Funnel some gold into each other. The Rise 4-8 at LCK at the time of this video, or of this game taking place in 3-2 CK, 4-2 in CK for the Azir, and then 6-4 in LCK. So again, two very different stories when it comes to CK versus LCK for these mid lane champions. Or these solo lane champions, I should say. Ooh. Hoglet finding Ryan here. When it comes to LCK, the Vayne is 0-2, but it is 1-0 in CK. I think Hybrid played it in 1, the other 1-0. Or no, because this is his first time playing it this year. Meanwhile, Tristana is 2-5 in LCK and 1-2 in CK at the time of this game. They do show that Soar is 2-0 on that Gangplank, and it is 4-0 in CK. So this game statistically should be in BattleComics' favor. Let's see if they want to pick this up though. See if they're able to close this out. You do have hybrids Vayne leave the side. You do have a Camille that slipped into the comp. Very threatening. I do want to point out something. Oh my goodness. Look at this League of Stopwatch. Where's my Epic Pen? I mean, why is Epic Pen? Here it is. Look at this League of Stopwatch. Look at this. 5 stopwatches. 6, 7, 8. 8 stopwatches. Oh jeez. This is going to be great. This is just going to be fantastic. Oh, I can't wait for one of those stopwatches to get enabled. We're going to see some of the most dank fighting. Oh, I'm so excited. But nonetheless, laning phase has started, and so far it's pretty even across the board. No decisive lead for anybody quite yet. Hoglet, farming when he can. I never really liked farming golems. I feel like it takes longer than what it's worth. I've never been a fan of taking golems, but if it's the only thing that's up, like in this case, you kind of have to take them. You don't want to just do nothing. No lanes really to gank. No other jungle camps to take. So you just do the golems and move on with your life. Get it over with. Ooh. Nice little wave clear from Soon. Where's it Sun? I can't tell if it's Soon or Sun. I think it's Sun, but like I said earlier, every time I feel like a Korean summoner name is pronounced one way, it ends up being pronounced the other. Like Zeus, I always thought it was a Zeus alongside, but it's like juice. You say like juice. Like you're drinking a glass of juice. It's very weird. Ooh, engage from Wu Fei. They're going to find a lot of damage on the Sword. Sword taking a lot of damage. Oh, he's kind of overextending this fight. Does have the W, though, and the Q. Doesn't really help him find anything, though. Ryan is going to be coming towards the top side, though. Wants to help out with a gank, potentially. Let's see, though, if he runs into that control ward. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, no decisive lead quite yet. Ryan is going to take the Blast Cone right onto that. Whoa, no, actually, he's not going to take the Blast Cone. Sorg is going to call off the gank, and they decide it's not worth taking quite yet. Sorg trying to see if Wu Fei is going to reset, if he wants to push up the wave in response. Wu Fei does not have teleport, so he has to walk his way back to that. BattleComics just kind of hanging out. Trying to... Again, it's one of those comps where you have to wait for it to be activated before you can start being active around the map. And although there is an early Mountain Drake available, I don't think they want to look for it. I think Ever8 are definitely in a better position to take it. You do have the Camille, you have the Braum Vayne combo, which is pretty nice in the early game. Rise does have the tier and the lucidity boots, so he's able to do a decent amount of damage. Dove, however, does have the Fiendish Codex and the Double Dagger, so they're about matching. Really, both these teams kind of matching when it comes to team fighting, but when it comes to Dragon clear speed, Ever8 do have that advantage thanks to the Kazakhs, so we'll see if maybe they want to try to take this early Dragon. Soon gonna work. Hoglet gonna work on handing over this blue to Soon. Let's see what they want to do from there. Ooh, it looks like BattleComics want to roam. They spot out Soon clearing their ward, but they are spotted out in return. They just want to go clear the vision. Move on with their life. BattleComics is one of those teams that I wish would have kept their name after a name change. Like, BattleComics was such a good name. And they had such a cool logo going, and the BitConnect and Bitcoin memes are so great. Lucifer gonna miss the cue there. But yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Team BattleComics. You have Hollow, who spent some time with the team during CK and kind of became a substitute whenever they got into LCK, but was traded to Breon Blade and now is starting there, doing a pretty good job. One of the better ADCs in the league. Ooh, Wu-Fei gonna be starting this engage on the sword, but here comes Ryan. Forced to flash away, forced to flash out of the way of the GP ultimate. Here comes Honklet though, might be looking for a counter gank. Ryan looking like he wants to regank, but let's see what he's gonna do there. Soar is resetting. Oh, actually cancels the recall. He's gonna start clearing this out. Ooh. Really good job queuing back to his flag. Unfortunately not able to clear out that ward though. Ooh, Hollow. Gonna be doing a good amount of damage to that with that charge, but actually here comes Hoglet fighting in the mid lane, but Dove is gonna cleanse and ult to make sure that he's not killed. Really good job from him. He doesn't have that cleanse though, so the next gank is definitely going to be a very effective one. Probably gonna be able to get his flash next. Ooh, the counter gank though coming in from Ryan. Let's see if maybe either team can clean something up, but they're not gonna be able to. Both sides are just gonna back off, and now Dove is back to farming in this mid lane. Soon forced to reset. So now Dove's going to be able to crash that in. Ooh, actually, Soon not going to reset. He's going to stick around and take some CS. Let's see if maybe BattleComics want to start up this dragon. Since they know Hoglet peeled off to the top side of the map. Nope, they're going to keep farming up. Don't want to risk it yet. Here comes Wu-Fei. Now he's going to be using the ultimate on the Soar. Now that he knows that he's by himself. Actually even has a jungler here to help him. Soar going to flash the other way towards the help from the TP that's coming in. And now he wants to turn this. Here comes Alistair. He's looking for something. Let's see if he can find anything. Flash WQ. Gonna land. Hoglet's going to go down. First blood going over. Two jokers. Alistair there. Really good use of the spell book from him. Teleporting to the top side of the map and helping out his top laner. Really, really impressive play from that man there. Teleport's going to be coming in from Wu-Fei, and Soar's just going to walk away. Hollow and Hybrid both just farming it out in the bot lane. You do have a very, very slight favor in, slight CS favor in advantage of Hybrid. But they are both farming the same amount of minions, so it should be about even. Just on a really realistically only a few CS behind. Ryan gonna be setting up a lane gank here. It's so weird seeing the map without the alcove. It's so weird. I'm still not used to it, seeing side lanes with no alcove in these 2018 VODs. But BattleComics pushing in both these waves. It looks like Ryan actually is going to be moving around in the enemy jungle. Could be walking mid potentially. Not quite sure what he wants to do. Knows there's no red buff. Going to be taking golems maybe? Nope, he's just going to ward that and walk away. Hoglet though pops the ultimate and he's going to jump on the Dove. Let's see if he can maybe get something. Nope, doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Soon going to drop the W just to be cheeky. Here comes Ryan though. Gets the electrocute proc, but he's going to be able to get out of there just fine. Remember the good old days when you could just hourglass and just ult out with Rise and you'd be just fine? So now, BattleComics going to be pushing on to this tower still. EQ coming in, potential lurk from Ever8 here. Let's see what they want to do. Gonna find the Q1 to Ryan, but nothing done there. Gonna have a bit of trading from Wu-Fei and Soar. Hoglet trying to ult into the brush to see if he could go undetected, but not gonna. Oh, cancels an auto there. Ryan could be taking the red buff and then peeling onto the dragon potentially, but soon as making sure that's not happening. gonna go and work on that blue buff on his own. Lucifer gonna work on this recall, and Ryan just gonna keep farming, actually. It's the panel of the AFK farm. It's the AFK farm, Jarvan. That's what I like to see. He is going to take Jarvan, though, so he does need items for that. Azir completing the Nashor's Tooth. And Sora completing the Trinity Force. So they already a pretty good itemization on the side of BattleComics. Soon trading a little bit with Dove. All these lanes really are just shoving into each other, and some fights sometimes happen in the top lane, a couple ganks in the mid lane, but nothing really accomplished beyond that. Funny to see Joker, the support, having the only kill of the game so far. Ooh, we're going to see actually a fight break out here in the mid lane. Really good job by Joker here, finding the knock up, and Dove, really good job connecting on it, and then the whole team gets involved, and it's 4 members going to help picking up the kill. On to Soon, a lot burned for it though, a lot of abilities burned. You had to use the Azir ultimate and the Gangplank ultimate there. But now they should be able to make some magic happen. Let's see if they can maybe get this top lane turret. It looks like they are going to be able to, because here comes Alistar. Spotted out though, but still, they're going to be able to get the turret as a result. It's going to be 2 towers now all of a sudden going down in favor of BattleComics. Let's take a look at the replay. Dove just instantly pulls the trigger as soon as he knows that Joker's in engage range and helps him pick up the kill. Really good setup by Dove. Like I said, and LCK is kind of a mid to lower tier player, but in CK, he was the second best mid and showing it off there. Like I said, this is like a lot of games that we've seen this weekend, last week, where it's just what's meta right now are these late game comps with the champions like the Gangplank, like the Tristana, like the Azir, like the Ryze, like the Vayne, stuff like that. Camille as well, and they really don't confidently win these team fights till later in the game, and both teams kind of just waiting to hit their power spike and hoping that they can make plays to get ahead in gold so they have the advantage when it comes to the late game. That's kind of just what CK is going to be this entire year, really, is just slow and steady play like this. Sometimes we get exciting games when we see dominant teams like Griffin play, but very rarely do we see that. Castro's getting really excited about a siege. Gonna see Ryan start to work on this dragon. That should be the dragon going over to BattleComics. Finally, 16 minutes into the game, someone's gonna finally take this Drake. A lot of these games, people just kind of forget that the Drake exists. They don't want to fight over it. But like I said, when you're playing slow and steady in the early game, you don't want to give away these fights. You have to be careful with these dragons. So now just a lot of farming going on, not really much happening, and I'm trying to think of what to talk about with these players. Really talked about everybody at this point. You know, actually, who I haven't talked about? I haven't talked a whole lot about Joker. I feel like we should show Joker some love. So Joker still on SANDBOX to this day. Has been with them since 2017. He's been with them for 3 years now, as of today. Was part of KEG team, KEG Chungbuk. was on there with Benedict and Savvy. Went with Benedict and Savvy to Breath Meta is what the team was called. I had to look that one up. So basically their KEG team joined Breath Meta, except for Joker was playing jungle in KEG and then switched to support for Breath Meta, and after they qualified for CK, they rebranded the team BattleComics, and from there they made their way slowly but surely up to Challengers, to LCK. I don't know why I said Challengers Korea. Slowly but surely made their way up to LCK, and from there they've been SANDBOX Gaming. And so we're gonna see a dive here potentially in the bottom lane onto Soar. Let's see if he can get away from this one. Pops the stopwatch, and he's gonna be able to survive there. And now we're seeing a push here in the top side from BattleComics with the Herald. This is problematic for Ever8. I don't think they should have dedicated that dive, because now they lose a tower and they're gonna be losing a good chunk of the inhib health there, but should be fine. Should regen back up before it becomes a problem again. But some fun facts about Joker. Actually, before he debuted in KEG, had already attended college and completed his mandatory military service. So he's one of the oldest active LCK players. Actually, I think is the oldest active LCK player. And rumor has it that he was an excellent marksman in the military. So, good amount of preparation there for League of Legends. Already has the hand-eye coordination. All right. Soon. Just leashing the Scuttle Crab for Ryan, who just smites it and says thank you very much and moves on. And now BattleComics moving as a unit. Let's see what they want to do here. Dove actually could be in trouble here. Gets dove on by Hoglin, has to flash away. Actually survives. And Ryan even getting a bit of damage done onto him, but nothing too threatening. Survived. Dove survived that. Survived that by the skin of his teeth there. And now in the mid lane, Hybrid looking like he's not scared of anybody. Looks like he wants to fight this. Has that big shield, so thankfully he's able to do that. But now Joker is looking like he wants to engage onto them. Kha'Zix is hovering around though, so they have to be careful. I see now the mid lane's huge start up. They're going to be able to take one turret and they're going to back off from that. Soar still defending this bottom lane tier 1. Now he has enough gold for an ultimate upgrade. Or Serpents, not gold, my apologies. Just call them Serpents. And now BattleComics just every once in a while will pop up to take a turret and then back right out, and they have these strong counter pushes to make sure that turrets aren't being taken in exchange. And overall, a really good play. We're going to see a 1v1 between Soar and Wufei here. Wufei's starting to lose it though, so he has to back off. We do see another Drake coming up in 11 seconds. We'll see what Drake this is here in just a moment. It's going to be an Infernal Drake. So they're going to have an Infernal and a Mountain Drake. And it's going to be uncontested. Hoglet looking like he's placing vision. It looks like Ever8 are hovering around the Baron. I sure hope that they don't start a Baron. But they are looking like they want to start contesting this top lane tier 1. The problem with Ever8 is that they can't really contest these objectives because they don't have any vision. Really, on BattleComics, they have a few deep wards in, like you see the one on red buff. But besides that, they really don't know what BattleComics are doing most of the time, and when they pop up out of nowhere to take these objectives, or they just run away with it. So far, this has been a very uneventful game. Only 2 kills, 23 minutes into it, but maybe Joker's looking to change that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Actually, he's taking a lot of damage from Hybrid. Has to be careful, brought well below half health. Both teams looking like they want to make a play around Baron. Dove gonna be clearing out some vision here. Both the teams trying to get in the position to take the Baron, or at least trying to have vision on it. Vision control over it, I should say. Dove trying to get priority in his lanes, and Hybrid trying to push it back so that they aren't walking into it too blind. But now, BattleComics starting to clear more and more vision, and winners are starting to become less and less knowledgeable on what's going on, so they have to start rotating to the top side of the map in response. BattleComics trying to find something to make plays off of, it looks like, but they're going to reset. Oh, they're going to go back to pushing it now. Looks like actually they might be starting this. Nope, not sure what they want to do. If you look at the gold leads, BattleComics have phenomenal gold leads over everywhere except for the ADC position. Or no, actually no, they're even behind there, I'm just kidding. They're down so much gold at every position. BattleComics can very easily just find a fight and end the game from here. They have enough gold lead. Let's see if maybe they want to do something. They want to go for the Baron or anything. Let's see what the play is going to be. Both teams just keep pushing waves into each other. But BattleComics usually are popping out and taking turrets in between these interactions, but they haven't done it in a while, so they're kind of a standstill point. Swords in the bot lane, matching Wu Fei. And, ooh, we're going to see Soon actually going to get outplayed here. Insect into Ryan. He's going to be forced to flash away, and now it looks like BattleComics are looking for the fight that's going to get them the Baron buff. They're going to find the pick onto Soon. Hybrid trying to clear out the control ward, but all that's going to happen is BattleComics just going to replace it with closer control wards, and now they have no ability to steal this. Well, they shouldn't. Hoglet might be able to get the blind steal here. Let's see if he can do it. Pops the ultimate, gets the ward in, but it's not going to help him out. It's going to be the Baron going over to BattleComics. Now they're going to be pushing the mid wave here. Can they end the game now? Can they end the game with only 3 kills? 100% kill participation from Joker. So I guess he's having a good game. Yeah, it looks like the team's starting to send people mid. They want to look to end this game. BattleComics, they have the Tristana and the Azir very fed, so they can have a really nice siege and push set up. They're looking for it. They're definitely looking for the end game here. This tower's going to be brought down low. Let's see if maybe Ever8 want to have a fight here to try to get this game back in their favor. This is the last chance if they want to do it. They're starting to push the base here, starting to break it open. They take the inhib. Do they want to keep pushing? They're actually going to peel topside towards Hoglet. He might be picked off here. He's going to take a lot of damage so far, and the barrel's just going to finish him off. And now they're going to take the top inhib. This could be the game, potentially. We have 2 wave of minions coming in. Both of them are Baron minions. Let's see what they can do here. Soon taken really low. Doesn't fall down, though. And now, actually, Hybrid could be in trouble here. Pops the ultimate, trying to turn this in his favor. Taking a lot of damage from Dove, though, and Wu Fei goes in kind of interestingly, and it's taking half health before he has to flash out. Now it's an open nexus, and that's going to be the game most likely. Joker does fall down, so rest in peace, the perfect game. But it is GG from BattleComics there. Really good performance from them. Slow and steady wins the race, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be it. from Ever8 winners, they're gonna not win any matches these first 2 weeks. So anyways, I'll be seeing you all later. You all have a good one. Oh, right, the MVP. Who does the MVP go to? Let me check real quick. Before I go, MVP ended up going to Joker. So yeah, MVP goes to Joker. I'll be seeing you all later.